Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Brandon Rosa, and welcome to episode 81 of the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. Every Monday, this podcast covers new game releases, the previous week's gaming news, and we all learn an Xbox-related fun fact together. This show is on YouTube and podcast services around the world, so please subscribe on your favorite and leave a review. Xboxin10.com, no numbers, is your quick source for links to all of our podcast destinations and social media profiles, which you can follow at Xboxin10. To start, let's talk game releases. The big games out last week were Dying Light Anniversary Edition, Call of the Sea, Panzer Dragoon, and of course, Cyberpunk 2077. The games coming out this week include Gears 5 Hivebusters, MXGP 2020, Synthetic Ultimate, Colossus Down, Elemental War TD, Wilmot's Warehouse, Monster Train, Neoverse, 60 Seconds Reatomized, 60 Parsecs, and Catch. A slew of games this week have been announced coming to Xbox Game Pass. These include Motegrid on Android console and PC available now, The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Special Edition on Android and console December 15th, and available on December 17th. The following include Among Us on PC, Beholder Complete Edition on Android and console, Code Vein on Android and console, The Dark Pictures Anthology Man of Medan on PC, Monster Train on console, MotoGP 20 on Android console and PC, My Friend Pedro on Android, Neoverse Android and console, and Wilmot's Warehouse on console and PC. Now onto last week's biggest news stories, which it was a very busy week. We have 10 to go over this week. Number 1, Halo Infinite is officially launching fall 2021. Jay Peters at The Verge writes, Halo Infinite, the next game in Microsoft's iconic franchise, will officially launch in fall 2021, developer 343 Industries announced in a blog post on Tuesday. The game was originally supposed to launch alongside the Xbox Series X and S in November, but it was delayed to 2021 in August, due in part to challenges created by the COVID-19 pandemic. Since Microsoft hasn't specified a month or day, this fall 2021 window could effectively mean that the game gets delayed as much as an entire year from its original release date. Microsoft did demo Halo Infinite during its July Xbox Series X game showcase, but received some criticism for the graphics and visuals shown during the demo. A dead-eyed enemy shown that even spawned the now infamous Craig meme. In Tuesday's blog post, 343 Industries said that it is working hard to create the best-looking Halo game ever, and spend some time delving into graphics specifically. According to creative director Joseph Staten, it's already possible to play through the entire campaign, so much of the work remaining is polish, fixing bugs, and multiplayer. I highly encourage everyone to go read the official blog post over on the 343 Industries blog. It really delved into the work that they're doing and planning on doing in Halo Infinite over the next year. They said all the right things, now they just need to execute on it. They did share some screenshots of the multiplayer maps and some of the Spartans in their armor, and it looked beautiful, but those are only screenshots. They need to wow us with their re-reveal of this game, and it needs to look much better than that July showcase. Number 2, announcing Perfect Dark, the first game from the Initiative. Daryl Gallagher, studio head at the Initiative, writes on Xbox Wire. 2 years ago, we announced the formation of a new Xbox game studio in Santa Monica, the Initiative. And at the Game Awards, we announced our first project, Perfect Dark. With Perfect Dark, we're aiming to deliver a secret agent thriller set in a near-future world. We have built the Perfect Dark team at the Initiative by bringing in some of the most talented game makers from around the industry who all share a passion for storytelling, world building, and creating memorable game experiences. With the full backing from Xbox Studios to reimagine one of the best-loved IPs from gaming history, we couldn't be more excited to share some of our early ideas. I encourage you to watch the above studio introduction to hear more about our team, our goals, and how we're working hard to deliver on the promise of the next generation of game making. We look forward to sharing more about Perfect Dark in the future. If you haven't already, go check out the trailer and the little dev interview that accompanies it. It's going to be really exciting to see what this new studio can do and deliver for the first party and Xbox game studios. Xbox absolutely needs this to be a hit, and I hope this is a franchise that we'll be enjoying for years to come. Number 3, xCloud coming to iOS and PC in spring 2021. Matt Purslow at IGN writes, Microsoft's cloud streaming service for Xbox games will be made available on Apple iOS devices and on Windows PCs in spring 2021. In a new Xbox blog post, Microsoft confirmed that a beta version of the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate system would be available in the spring. Windows PC users will be able to access the service through the Xbox app, available from the Windows Store, while iOS users will access xCloud via a mobile web browser. This is due to Apple's restrictions on games that bypass the App Store via another app, as outlined in the company's current terms of service. While a dedicated xCloud app was blocked by Apple, Xbox head Phil Spencer has previously stated that the service absolutely will be on iOS. That promise will materialize in the spring provided there are no delays. Very exciting news for all the iOS users out there, which there are millions. xCloud was the reason why I finally gave Android a shot after having an iPhone for many years. I've enjoyed my brief time with xCloud and using it on the phone. It is a solid experience and certainly complementary to your console and PC play. Number 4, Microsoft Flight Simulator is coming to next-gen Xbox consoles next summer. Sam Byford at The Verge writes, Microsoft Flight Simulator was always planned to come to Xbox consoles as well as PCs, and now Microsoft has finally given a time frame for its release. It'll launch at some point in summer 2021 and will be available on Xbox Game Pass from day one. Notably, it sounds like the title won't be coming to Xbox One, One S, or One X. It's described in the trailer as coming to the all-new Xbox with Series S and Series X logos. That would make Microsoft Flight Simulator the first next-gen exclusive Xbox Game Studios title. The company has pledged to bring other upcoming games like Halo Infinite to the older machines for the time being. I can't wait to see what this game looks like in my 4K HDR LG OLED TV. I checked it out on PC and it was stunning. I want to show some of my family members this game and it would be the perfect experience on the living room TV. Number 5, Fortnite adds the Master Chief and Blood Gulch map. Sean Carey at True Achievements writes, after several leaks and rumors, the Master Chief has now been confirmed for Fortnite and is available to purchase now as a skin in the Battle Royale game. The Master Chief can be purchased from Fortnite's in-game item shop either in a bundle of cosmetics or on its own. The Master Chief bundle, which includes the Master Chief skin, a Gravity Hammer pickaxe, USNC Pelican glider, and a Warthog emote, will set you back 2,600 V-Bucks. If you just want the Chief on his lonesome, you'll be looking at 1,500 V-Bucks. Microsoft also announced that Fortnite players who complete a match in the game on an Xbox Series X or S after purchasing the Master Chief skin will unlock a special matte black version of the Halo protagonist. The legendary Blood Gulch multiplayer map with the special Capture the Flag game mode has also been recreated in Fortnite and will be available to play for a limited time. This is one of the wildest news stories in the video game industry. The fact that Fortnite has included Master Chief and Kratos and it can be played on a Nintendo Switch. What a wild time to be alive, and I'm sure no one 10 years ago would have believed you. Number 6, Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Season 1 content map revealed, cinematic trailer released. Wesley LeBlanc at IGN writes, Activision has released a cinematic trailer for Season 1 of Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War, and it features some hints at what appears to be a new multiplayer map, the new Warzone map, and a new operator. The trailer, which can be viewed online, features a place called Rebirth Island, a location that will be very familiar to those who played Blackout on the Alcatraz map in Black Ops 4. The new operator, ex-KGB leader Viktor Stitch Kuzmin, talks about this island and explains the vengeance he wants to enact on Russell Adler, who is focused in on the campaign of Cold War and shown in the trailer torturing Stitch. The Season 1 update, which includes the integration of Cold War content into the free-to-play Battle Royale Call of Duty Warzone, which was originally set to drop on December 10th, but the date has been shifted to December 16th to give the team a few more days to finalize everything. Shark says Season 1 is the largest free content drop in Black Ops history, and it includes new multiplayer maps, new modes and playlists, new zombies modes, season challenges, a seasonal prestige system, and more. Now, while I don't really play online multiplayer in the Call of Duty games anymore, I do love Warzone and I'm excited to check this out and along with the new close quarters map they're teasing. Number 7, Ark 2 is an Xbox console exclusive starring Vin Diesel. Sean Carey at True Achievements writes, well, here's something we weren't expecting. During last night's Game Awards, developer Studio Wildcard announced Ark 2, an Xbox console exclusive starring, you guessed it, Vin Diesel. The trailer doesn't give us much to go on, but Studio Wildcard has revealed that Diesel will play a character called Santiago. Aaron Greenberg's Xbox GM of Games Marketing confirmed that Ark 2 will be an Xbox Series X and S console exclusive, and Ark 2 will also be coming to PC. There's currently no release window for the game, and no other information on the next entry in the Ark series. Had to include this as there's millions of Ark players out there, and what a wild trailer to watch. At first you don't even know what it really is, then you see Vin Diesel, and you don't know what's going on. Check it out. Number 8, the Callisto Protocol announced at Game Awards from ex-Dead Space devs. Carly Vellucci at Windows Central writes, Dead Space creator Glenn Schofield made a surprise appearance at the Game Awards on Thursday to announce the Callisto Protocol, a brand new sci-fi survival horror game expected to release in 2022 on PC and consoles. According to Schofield at the Game Awards, the team sought to make the single most scariest game ever made. Quote, we've built a world-class studio of passionate developers that is ready to once again tackle one of our all-time favorite genres, survival horror, end quote, Schofield said in a press release. Quote, we're setting out to make one of the most terrifying games of all time, and we can't wait to share more about the Callisto Protocol next year, end quote. He revealed some other details as well, including that it's at work of a 150-person team and has been in the works for around 1.5 years. This game is being made by Striking Distance Studios, which was created by the PUBG Corporation to make narrative experiences in the PUBG universe. It's unclear if Callisto Protocol is tied to that in any way. Well, I gotta say, this trailer did it all for me as a huge fan of survival horror, yet somehow one that never played Dead Space before has been long on my backlog. Can't wait to see more of this game. It looks very interesting, and the connection to possibly being in the PUBG universe doesn't make any sense, but I'm excited to find out more. Number 9, new Mass Effect revealed. Jordan Serrani at IGN writes, "The new Mass Effect was officially revealed during the Game Awards. The project is currently in early production, according to BioWare." The reveal provided little information about what can be expected from Mass Effect's next chapter, though the teaser trailer ended on a shot of an Asari who appears to be Liara to Sony. BioWare previously confirmed a veteran team was working on the next Mass Effect, though this is the first we've seen of it beyond concept art. Project director Mike Gamble has since highlighted a few key members of the original trilogy's development team who are returning to work on the sequel. Ahead of the next Mass Effect, BioWare and EA will release Mass Effect Legendary Edition in spring 2021 for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. The long-rumored remastered collection of Mass Effect 1 through 3 was confirmed last month on N7 Day. Mass Effect 1 through 3 is one of my favorite trilogies and franchises in all video games. Mass Effect 2 is one of my top 3 favorite games of all time, so I can't wait to see where they see this going and how they continue the story of the original trilogy. Although part of me wishes we hadn't seen anything, as there's no way this game comes any sooner than 4 to 5 years out. Hopefully I'm wrong and we'll get it sooner than that, but please take your time and make it good. Andromeda just didn't live up to the original trilogy, although I enjoyed my time with it. I want to go back to the original goodness from Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. And number 10, ex-Left 4 Dead developers announced Back 4 Blood at the Game Awards. Jennifer Locke at Windows Central writes, "During the Game Awards 2020, Turtle Rock announced Back 4 Blood, a new multiplayer zombie game coming to Xbox and PlayStation next year. If the trailer looks familiar, that's because it looks eerily like Left 4 Dead. This is for good reason because Turtle Rock developed the first Left 4 Dead game under Valve. Not a lot is known about Back 4 Blood at this time, but it will be releasing on June 22, 2021 for Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, PS5, and PC, pending any delays obviously, because it's been a weird year and we live in a weird world. There will be a closed alpha taking place later this month on December 17th, and a gameplay live stream that will take place on the same day. This was really exciting for me as I love the original Left 4 Dead game and playing it with my friends. This looks unabashedly like Left 4 Dead, and it's not a bad thing. Give me new Left 4 Dead on my new console, and give me some of my friends to play with, and I'll have a damn good time. As always, we end our show with a fun fact about Xbox, and this one is going to be about Halo, and credit to Lance Cartelli at GameSpot. Master Chief is like old. The Master Chief, like another popular video game star Solid Snake, was an older hero by video game standards. The Master Chief is in his 40s as the Halo trilogy begins. Can't wait to give this old man another go, as I plan to go back through the Master Chief collection in 2021, leading up to the release of the big Halo Infinite. Thank you all for listening to the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. If you like the show, please subscribe on your favorite podcast service, share with your friends, leave a review, and follow on all social media at Xbox in 10. This past week, I've continued to play Death Stranding on my PS5. I bought Cyberpunk 2077 as it's been one of my most anticipated games of the year, but after hearing about all the crashes, bugs, and just overall not great quality on the Xbox consoles and consoles in general, I've decided to just prolong my time and see how long I can hold out. Hopefully they patch the game up and I'll have a much better experience when I have time to get to it. My name is Brandon Rosa. You can follow me on Xbox at Brosa93. Hope you all have a great week, stay safe, and keep on gaming.